what's your start, Wayne?
In Orlando, Florida, I worked at Disney when I was 16 as a character at first. I was Tigger.
In blackface.
Little known fact. Little known fact.
I knew. I'm sorry. That was your thing. Your little gem to give, and I apologize.
No. It's quite all right. No. And so I was doing that, and I did that while I was doing a lot of theater. Like I did every bit of theater that one could do in Orlando, and every bit of film that came through. Because, you know, like you, this was all I was going to do. Like I decided when I was 16, and I was lucky enough to start working when I was 16, I said, this is it. And along the road that I talked about earlier in terms of not wanting, I didn't even really know the world was bigger than it was. That I just thought, oh, okay, so I want to work, and my biggest goal was maybe Broadway. Maybe theater would be, like I didn't know anything from TV or film, because to me, that's such a distant place. Florida's here. You know, the farthest that I went was Atlanta to shoot things. I thought, okay, that's the world, and I'm going to try to become big in that world. Met a lady when I was doing an independent film. She and her husband were starting an improv company, and I didn't know what improv was. She goes, oh yeah, it's improv. It's theater that you make up on the spot. I'm like, that sounds cool, I'll try it. Got into the company, loved it. When they formed a real company, then I was one of the first people to do that, and we formed this group called SAC Theater in Orlando. Blew up, did theater sports there. It's still there to this day. And a group of us, 7 of us, came out to LA, and we formed a group called the House Full of Honkies. And we started performing at the Acme Comedy Theater and for drag queens in North Hollywood and just performing anywhere that we could. I was working at Universal Studios as the Wolfman and Dracula in the Beetlejuice Rock and Roll show. I was in blackface. In blackface. Which, haha, here, but when that shit goes online, because everyone's videotaping, all it'll be is a dance remix of me going, blah, 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 blackface. Thanks, Jeff. Hardcastle for everyone over but the improv wasn't the goal. Like that was just a thing. Like once I moved out here, I said, okay, I want a sitcom, and I'm gonna act, and I'm gonna do this. So that's why it's funny to me still that Whose Line was my big break, because oh, you're the improv guy. Like improv was a thing that I liked. Yeah. But you know, I didn't know, so I'm happy it happened. You know, so that was the genesis, and piggybacking on what you said about the skill, we've worked on that for such a long time that I'm like you. I do get offended. I get offended at a little piece of me, and I try not to show it, but whenever anyone comes up, goes, hey, I love you on such and such and such, but it always comes back to improv. I do improv too, in my college group with a couple of friends of mine, and we do exactly what you do. Now, I understand what the thought is. It isn't meant to offend, but the end thing is, I've worked a long time. This isn't like I can go into another field at some point. This is it. This is my life. This is it. So you just distilled it down to, what you do, I can do the same shit now. Look, blackface. So that's a little, because this is a non-tangible thing. This isn't like any other job where you go to DeVry or you do your thing, and I can build this table. I can build that thing. I can't build shit. I can make stuff up. That's all I can do, and I can go and camp. That's it.
Yeah, I've been on a couple of the shows before Whose Line, and Whose Line was, I think we started.
Wait. You were the black dude on Whose Line?
Because it was either me or you?
No.
Oh, you were going to fill them on. Yeah, I'll fill them on. So, hey, take your pick. I did this thing on VH1 called Vinyl Justice, and that was on for a season. That was one of the first times that, you know, when you walk around, you see folks go, no, it couldn't be, and they don't know who you are. And then the Whose Line thing happened. That was, it went on the air like on a Thursday, and the following Monday, you get, oh, that's the black guy from, and I heard that for about a year and a half. Which the thing is, that would, it's so cool to go, oh, folks have seen me and they like me, and then nothing pisses you off more so than that's the black guy. That's the guy who made me laugh when he's wearing jeans. That's the guy. And I'm gonna cut right to the chase. That's an African American.
I will tell you this. My corporation name is that one black guy, because that's all I ever get. Hey man, you that one black guy? You got something about him?
Be that one like that.
But so you at some point
you've
you
never
did
done
that.
any black ensemble work?
I refuse to work with other black
Try
guys.
being that's the gay guy. That's the worst.
So you've never done any gay ensemble?
That's ensemble.
Yeah, it's an ensemble.
Okay, foursomes.
One of the bad things about using the word fame, because even the panel, you know, famous people, you know, like what really is famous? Because if a lot of people know you, and then there's uber famous, which is that's that echelon of those guys,
Shakira.
like Shakira of the world. Because in this day and age, and when I teach improv and at like a lot of schools and go around and do that stuff, and I tell them, and I say that fame is not the end goal, because now in this day and age, anybody can be famous.
Yeah,
Because
It
of the
takes
internet,
no skill
it takes
whatsoever.
no skill.
No skill.
You can go on YouTube and put something up your ass. The guy with the bottle up his ass, and he's on Letterman the next day.
Auto had a name. Ginger ale.
It's coming back.
Ginger ale's coming back.
But that's the thing, is anybody can do that. You know, that especially if you come out here, and I'm assuming there's a lot of actors in the crowd. You know, we all came out here, I'm hoping, with like the goal of being really, really good at what you do and being great at that, and having success come from the fact that I am really dope at this and I'm gonna get paid for it, and fame is the byproduct of that. And the fame can go away, because your show can get canceled, this can happen, these things, all of those things can happen, but if you just strive to be good, and this isn't me trying to be Pollyanna, it's the truth, because I know that it's such a dual-edged sword, because the people that like you and yell your name when you're, oh, I love this, I love that, are the same people that can either turn on you and be very, very fickle, but the one thing they can't take from you is if you're good at your thing, you can't take that. I'm better
Well, that's
than
why
you at that.
anybody can become famous, but really having a long career
Exactly.
takes great skill.